Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to do something geared more towards the holidays. I'm thinking red and green colors like Christmas. So if you'd like to see what I do, just stay tuned and let's play in makeup. The brows are already done. I'm going to start by doing a tape method to create my wing liner. I'm going to start by using a red lipstick. This is Chanel number 47 Daring Red. This is the only lipstick that I have that's this dark of a color. So I'm going to use this and create a liner. I'm going to use this liner brush. I zoomed you guys in closer. I'm going to tilt my head back so I can see where my crease is. So that way I can make my liner a little above it. So when I clean it up, it's just a nice clean line. Sorry, I just thought of something. If you do have trouble with doing the liners, what you can do is when you tilt your head back, draw your line on your crease, like where you feel the dip in your eye is, and then not on your lid, but where you feel your bone, and like right under your bone there's a dip. And then after you draw the line on it, draw it a little above it, like build a line up above it, so when you clean it up, because you're going to get rid of some of it on the bottom if you're going to add another color, or if you're blanking, you don't want to blink and then it messes up. But you always want to do your liner a little above your crease. If that helps, just let me know in the comments. If you have any other ideas that might help, put something in the comments. As a community, helps other people. Might teach me something that I don't know. And this is a matte lipstick, so it's not going to dry or shine. So I want this to be a very clean line. So what I'm going to do is take another brush with some micellar water and clean up right above the line. Just to make sure I don't mess up, I'm going to use this very small square detailer brush by Real Techniques. So I'm just going to spray the brush with micellar water and just clean above the line. The next shade that I'm going to use, I'm going to place underneath it. I'm going to go in with this gold shade by KVD. It's called Tesoro Gold, and it's a glitter gel for face and body. So I want the gel, the tip, the end of it to have like a very thin line. So I'm gonna place down the glitter a little higher up, and then as I'm spreading it out, whatever comes off the brush will thin out, and then it will get thinner here. So if you guys see me looking this way, I'm looking at the viewfinder on the camera, so I can see where I'm pointing at on my eye. Now for the rest of the eye, I'm going to do wing liner, and then I'm going to add one more color to it. It's just going to be a very simple eye look today. And I didn't prime the eye, I didn't put anything on my eye besides moisturizer and eye cream. Well, same thing. That's pretty much, yeah, both. I put on eye cream and I put on moisturizer all over my face and a serum. That's all I did for my skin prep today. I will add some more moisturizer before I do the foundation, but for the eye, I'm gonna just keep it pretty simple and neutral. You can add your foundation or your concealer if you want your eyelids to pop, be a little bit more of a neutral tone. I wanted to do the eye look first so I don't mess up the makeup, because I'm not the greatest with liner, but I think I'm getting there. Okay, I'm going to use the It Superhero liner. It has a felt tip. Before I use the felt tip, I'm going to do the liner with the MAC liner in the shade Blacktrack, the gel liner. I'm going to do it, the liner with the angled brush first, and then go over it with the pen, so it's really dark and it stays longer. when I get close to the front, I'm doing the stamp method where I'm just pressing it like that. So that way I can get it as close to my lash line because I have really curly lashes, which is kind of frustrating at times. So trying to go up behind my lashes, I have to kind of stamp it. On top of that liner, I'm gonna do one more color, and I don't have a gel or a cream, but I want to do a green on top of it. So I do have the SUVA Beauty water activated hydro palettes. So I'm going to try to make a dark green by mixing the yellow in this palette and a dark blue in this palette. I'm just going to kind of scrape it out into a little dish, and I'm using just a little spatula, so it's easier to just wet it and then just scoop out what I need and kind of mix them together to try to get the shade I'm trying to do. And I'm only going to go halfway on the eye and then bring it out on the wing. So I did the other eye. I'm gonna moisturize with the Bobbi Brown face base. So I'm using an orange color corrector to tack some of these bags under my eyes, and then around my mouth I'm gonna have some dark spots. And then I'll also have another dark spot on the side of my nose. So all the areas I color corrected, I'm gonna go in with a skin tone shade to cover up those areas, and then I'm gonna go over those areas with that brighter shade that I use for my highlight. For my foundation, I'm gonna use an Hourglass foundation sticks. I'll put the shades in the description below. So my skin is peeling over here. To fix that, I'm going to add a little facial oil. I'm going to use the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, and I'm going to massage that in a bit. It's going to mess up my color correcting, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to take it all off from that area. I'm going to use a little micellar water and just wipe that whole area right there. Then I'm going to moisturize it with a little bit of facial oil. If your skin does peel when you're doing your makeup, it would be beneficial to give yourself a facial. Or if you don't know how to do a facial, just wash your face and then exfoliate your skin and then moisturize it. That'll help along the way if you like. If you don't have anything as serious as eczema or anything, but if you do have something as eczema, I would recommend, or more severe peeling of your skin, I would recommend seeing a dermatologist or esthetician for your skincare. So after the oil, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Bobbi Brown face base on top of it, and then I can apply my products. So that way my skin is hydrated and it's not absorbing the products. It looks like it absorbed in. I'm gonna do the all over again, the color corrector, the skin tone shade, and then I'm gonna go on my highlight shade. Now with my highlight shade, that's the shade I thought I was using at first, was my highlight shade. That's why I had it on my nose and my forehead, but I realized it was a neutral shade, so I just blended it. So my highlight shade, now I'm gonna apply this on and blend it in. Now I'm going with my darker shade to do my contour. Chestnut is my darker shade. My highlight shade is Warm Honey. And then my skin tone shade is Natural Amber. Also, one thing that I learned, if you want to try out the foundation sticks by Hourglass, or I guess any foundation sticks for that matter, just be mindful when you take the top off, make sure that the stick isn't like this, because I did that on one of them and the stick fell out. To blend this, I'm going to use an angle brush. That way I can spread it out. This is just the BH Cosmetics 121. It's just like a smaller angled brush. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier setting powder and translucent honey. I'm just going to set all the areas that I highlighted. I'm going to set the rest of my face with the Kat Von D Lock-It powder in the shade Deep 74. For my contour, I'm going to use the NARS powder. I'll put the name in the description. I can never pronounce this name. Also, for under my eyes, I'm going to use a little bit of the Essence Nano Powder just to brighten up a little under my eyes so I look more awake. I'm just going to press it in. I'm just going to wipe away the excess. So for my blush, I will use the NARS Orgasm. I'm going to work somewhere in between these three shades. Sephora's contour brush. I'm going to use this one. Okay. So I don't know what just happened here. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm using cream and I already set it with powder, I can go back in with the cream. So I'm gonna just apply the Warm Honey, the highlight shade. Just gonna reapply everything that I did. Easy fix. I'm gonna use a Sephora shadow liner, and this is in the shade 33 Secret Budoir. This shade is Gumby by Colored Rain. This is just a flat edge brush I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and apply the KVD. Now I'm gonna go back in with the eyeliner. For my mascara, I'm going to use the Revlon 5D Whip Lift. I'll also be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Chanel number 47 Daring Red. So that is it for this look. I'm going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. So this is the look. This is a close-up on the eyes. If you guys do like this look, please give this video a thumbs up. Also leave a comment and let me know if you like the look, you don't like it, if you learned something. If you didn't, if you want to share something positive, feel free to leave your comments below. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.